Hey guys, what's up? Hey, we're back with a new video today. Gonna mix it up some and actually going to go into turkey calls. So just wanted to go through what I've found success with when it comes to mouth calls in particular. I know there's a lot of folks out there that have a hard time with mouth calls. I do think that, you know, you've got your box call and your slate and all that good stuff that are a little easier to learn to use than a mouth call. But in my opinion, a mouth call is the top call that you need to learn coming into the turkey woods. Not saying that you can't kill a bird with a box call or a slate call or anything like that, but just in my opinion, these sound the most realistic and they allow you to be hands-free when that tom's coming in close. Really, to start this out, just going to start with mouth call selection. For me, the biggest thing that I struggled with early on was choosing a mouth call that actually fit in my mouth properly. A lot of the calls that I used in the past were too big, and they would get hung in the back of your mouth, and they're just uncomfortable to use, and then the sounds you produce aren't realistic. So really the biggest thing is finding a call that's comfortable in your mouth, and one that you can really maneuver to make those realistic sounds that you're looking for. So if one call doesn't work for you, there's a lot of guys that will actually go in and they'll actually cut the back of the call off to make it fit a little better. I've tried that in the past as well, just didn't have the success that I was looking for. So really I just went out and tried to find a manufactured call that fit properly and that sounded the way that I wanted it to sound. Saying that part, going into the calls themselves, your standard yelp, what they typically teach in a lot of the DVD videos you'll get with some of your mouth calls from the beginning, they teach you mouth position and that you want to position your mouth like you're saying the word chalk. The key with the yelp is to have heavy tongue pressure in the beginning of the call. So you want to pin that call to the roof of your mouth in the very beginning. And then as you blow air over the reed, you drop your jaw and your tongue off of the call, and that produces that deeper tone on the back end of that yelp. So when you get to it, you know, you're gonna start with a high-pitched sound. Something in there. And then the idea is to drop your tongue off of that call to give it that low raspy sound. So then as you speed your cadence up, you'll get a yelp. You can control volume by how much air you're pushing over the call. So if I want to soften that down, you can really reel back on how much air you're pushing over that call and really soften that down for when that bird's in close. Next call we're going to go into is that cluck that you're looking for, that really sharp, quiet, almost feeder call, but that's very, very short and very distinct. So really for me, it's very, very similar to a yelp, except that the part of the yelp where you're dropping the tongue off of the call, you're not dropping near as far, if any, and you're letting your air pressure dictate that call more. So you're still pinning the reed and the call itself to the top of your mouth, and then you're just letting off of that ever so slightly to make that cluck. So something kind of like this. it's much shorter and much more distinct. You're not really dropping your jaw like you're saying chalk, where your jaw, you're more or less opening your mouth as wide as you can go. It's much shorter, and you're almost just huffing air over the call out of your diaphragm instead of just trying to extend it and letting that reed flutter. So that's your standard cluck. Again, you can play with how much air pressure you're giving over that to make that louder if you're wanting to sound like an excited hen, or if you want to soften that down and just sound like a feeder hen that's in with amongst the rest of the birds. So then to go to a cut is just a cluck except faster. That's all you're doing with it. So same motion, you're just repeating that process much more quickly. So again, very sharp, very short, very distinct, just like a cluck, just more repetitive. And that's what you're looking for out of a cut. Again, great call if you're trying to get a bird fired up. You're walking through the woods late morning looking to get a bird fired up. Cut's a great way to go to try and get him hot and get him gobbling at you. I tried a new cadence this spring and really found good success with that, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So looking at this between a cluck and a cut is what this cadence is. So it's basically 3 short clucks, but almost breaking into a cut. I'll show you the video now on, actually probably show you a couple of videos from this spring that show where I tried to use this call and got good responses out of the birds that I was pursuing. So we'll play you those now and let you have a look at those. So as you guys can see with that, it's that one, if you had to number out the calls that are being made, it's a 1 cluck and then a 2-3. 1 and a 2-3. And I was very surprised to see the success that I had with that. So it's basically you're doing a cluck and then a 2-note cut. Something you guys may want to try. Like I said, I found good success with that. So give that a shot. Again, just those simple 3 notes. That's it. And it could even be more spaced out on the back too. Something more like this. Give that a shot. That's really what I have for mouth calls, guys. I'm no professional by any means, but I just wanted to share what success I've had and see if that would help anybody in the future as well. And that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Like I said, just wanted to share some of the things that I've found in my turkey hunting experience that I've had success with. Give these things a shot if you want. Let me know if they work for you. I do have a Facebook page if you guys have any questions or want to share any success stories or tips you guys have. Look up Grow TV and Photography on Facebook. Appreciate you guys coming and watching the video. Just pray that you guys are enjoying every day. Really appreciate you guys coming on and supporting the channel for me. Honestly, this hobby that I've got wouldn't be possible without the good Lord above watching out for us. So all glory goes to Him. All thanks goes to Him for this. Appreciate you guys more than you know. And you guys just have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.